Battlefield. Today we're joined by...
Kevin, Kane2222.
And he's not even in the match.
Yeah, try. I'm playing Q, the greatest game of all.
It's definitely a lot busier nowadays because of 2042, right? Like,
Yeah.
kind of funny. These waves still look great. You know,
You
the
on
partial
Partial
storm's going
Storm?
to be over by the time you get in.
Probably gonna need it to finish to get in.
Yep. There's somebody you'll probably leave.
That's always my thought. I always tell that when someone's in queue for a Battlefield game that's Battlefield, someone will rage out. Like,
Oh yeah. Get bored, have something else to do. That's just how it is. You know, I really wish they could have given this one like a resolution boost, because they could probably make this look
yeah.
really good. Like, there's no reason this couldn't run at like 4K on the Series X. Like, literally all EA would... Like, obviously they updated this, right? Because they added in the in-game messages, but...
Yeah.
all they'd have to do is just, like, literally change a couple dials and it would run fine. Hi there, welcome. At least I think so. Readjust this all. One of these days we're totally gonna do another Hardline stream.
I would like to check that out.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. Still got people playing Hardline.
I've done 2 streams on it thus far. People that usually check it out because they're like, what?
I think it's funny, one of the most like booed on Battlefield games of all time. People still play it.
Probably the most.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, there haven't been too many Battlefield games.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. I'm now one in queue. Whoa.
You're still... I can't believe you're still in the queue. Blows my mind. They left this game at 720p. Yeah, it's a little disappointing. Especially since people keep playing it. But at the same time, you know, are they making money off this game? I don't know. Why a lot of games don't get updated. But then again, recently, you know, you're seeing really old titles get these optimizations. Like Hellblade the other day got optimized for Series X. That was very surprising. Sniper Elite 4 got one. And these games are like really old, right? And they're
I
getting
almost
optimized.
would think eventually you'd do them all over time, like, but obviously if there's no money in it, right?
Well, I mean, it's up to the companies to update them. Xbox, you know, they do like FPS boosts, they the resolution on some of the games, but that's Xbox doing that. That's not the companies. Companies won't because they're not making money off of it. But they'll give Xbox the okay to do this stuff because, you know, it takes no work from them, and they make money off of it because people are like buying the game because it's like upgraded, right? They're like, oh my god, it's new, fresh.
Yeah.
And it makes you wonder if they like sat there and actually like did themselves, that they might actually make money off of some of their games. But then again, at this point, whoever hasn't bought Battlefield 4 isn't buying it now.
No, that's a good part, yeah.
At the same time, improving this game might add more value to EA Play, which is something they make money off of. There's so many ifs and stuff. What ifs?
Marvel's What If, no.
Yo, Jax, welcome. How much money EA lost with the Battlefield 5 Battle Royale? Well, since it was built into the game, probably no more they lost than, like, how bad that one ended up doing, I guess. Think about it. Hey, Kevin. Fake
Crazy
game,
that
yeah.
Right? Yeah. Crazy that a game that still sells 7 million copies is a failure.
Complete failure.
That's how much money is put into this.
Mm-hmm. This is like an even... Like, I'm on a flag right now. And oh no, we're capping it now. So I was sitting there, I was like, what? Where is that? I don't see anybody, nobody's shooting them yet. We can't capture the spot. Go, go, go! You're home now. Nice. Battlefield 4 is your favorite. Battlefield 1 was your second favorite. Ah.
Nice.
We streamed Battlefield 1 not too long ago, I don't think. 2 weeks?
I think Battlefield 1 has the best environment of them all.
Interesting. I could say yeah. Got some beautiful spots.
I like a lot of the spots that are all war torn. You know, like them fighting there for a while. That St. Quentin Scar, the first 2 sectors, an operation you push through, like everything's a muddy mess. Bombed over several times. Really cool look.
At the same time, it's no harvest day from Bad Company.
How long do you think it'll take 2042 to hit EA access?
About 6 months.
About 6 months?
Don't tell me you're thinking you're going to be able to wait.
Right? Yeah,
Kind of funny. I thought it was going to debut on it. Well, because EA, they'll remake it. See, that's the thing, though. I don't think they've ever remade a Battlefield game, right? We talk about this sometimes. People are like, oh, they're EA, they'll just remake it or something. I can't name a single other Battlefield they've actually remade. Like, they brought back 1943, but that was kind of like a small arcade type thing. Like, you know, just the maps and that. And that was basically its own thing, not even a remaster, really.
Well, it's kind of neat, like with the Battlefield Portal, that you could do like a Bad Company or a 1942.
Oh, that's
standard lobby. Yeah.
Doesn't really need a remake.
No,
it does need like a resolution touch-up, I think, though. One. It's pretty rough looking.
Yes. Hard to kind of see guys at distances if you don't have like a really good scope.
Yeah. Like, it's nice having the FPS boost for 120, but at the same time, it's like, you know, it's not helping my visual sight in this game, which is kind of a little bit more important. Like, having the high frame rate is so cool, but it's like, it's hard to see people even. It's hard to see Kevin because he still hasn't put it in.
You gotta go make someone on their team or our team rage quit.
Right? Well, the match is gonna probably be over soon.
Yeah.
I would imagine that, like, you know, people will leave then. I'm surprised it hasn't just put you in on the other team or something. You know, like, weird. Chivalry will do that to you. We're losing C. Now we've taken C. Oh. I need to go back and do a video on that last PGA Tour game they did. Or remake Olroy's PGA Tour, because they've got a map where they do this map on golf on it.
Yeah, you were saying that. I think that's hilarious, man.
I think that'd be a fun video. We'd like to request a 15-man kill streak. Well, you never know on this one.
Nice.
Ow.
Should be easier than requesting a win.
2042 is supposed to be Battlefield 3 remastered? I never believed that one. Battlefield's their main success, they won't remake them, they'll keep making new ones. That's probably also correct. Just like with everybody in the Rockstar games, they're like, oh, GTA is going to get remastered. I'm like, ah, Rockstar presents table tennis. That's the remaster I want. 4K, 120. HDR.
Ooh, I'm loading in.
You know what? Ray tracing on the ping pong. And the ball, you can see like the reflection of the players in the paddle. Whoa, did you just tell me you're loading into the match?
Oh yeah, I finally get to play.
Yeah, get ready for another loading screen, because the match is going to be over in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Helicopter. Cool.
Like, it would be neat to go play the old GTAs again. Like, I really like GTA 4 just because it was in New York. Like, I love the whole Manhattan feeling.
Well, it runs at 60 FPS on the Series X there. Kind of cool, you know, because it had an uncapped frame rate. And you can play GTA 3 still.
That's neat.
I did a video on that one. I had to edit a lot.
I do think San Andreas was the best, though.
Oh no, not GTA 3. It was San Andreas. Not GTA 3, sorry. San Andreas was the one, because you're biking on it and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember, what was it? We were in class, and I had my one buddy, and he was going on about how, like, his teacher was like, there is no point to the GTA games. It's just senseless violence, and there is no moral. He was like, are you kidding me? Like, literally, the storyline in San Andreas is don't do drugs. That, like, all your homies end up betraying you because they're working with, like, the corrupt cops and that, you know, and they're all on, like, the hard stuff. And, yeah, literally, you get betrayed by your friends because of that. And, like, it actually, I kind of thought of it, and I was like, yeah, there kind of almost is a deep moral to San Andreas. Like, I don't know. Kind of
And
cute.
GTA 5. Party all the time!
Yeah, literally, right? Well, GTA 4 was don't get involved in crime because you'll never be able to leave. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter if you go kill Dimitri or not, either Roman or I can't remember her name, or your girlfriend die
Oh,
because it comes back to get you.
spoilers!
Could you imagine?
Oh my god. Yeah, I've done... Just looking at the Grand Theft series, or Rockstar games in general. I've done it. Wow, my table tennis review almost has 6,000 views. Wow. Bully, GTA 4, San Andreas you can all play. Oh. Yeah, you know, a Bully remaster would actually be kind of nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I never got too much into Bully, but like my girlfriend played a whack load of that one.
Ah, that one's a
It
lot of
looked
fun.
neat.
You get to be the bully, or sorry, everybody gets so mad when you say that, because the game's like literally called Bully, and you are like a bully, but it's like you beat up the bullies in the game, so you're not like the bully, but
Yeah.
you know, you bully the bullies.
I
Fun
always hated not going to class. I'd skip class all the time. That was my issue. I hated doing that.
Wow, what a shocker.
Right? Oh, wait. It was foretelling my future. No.
So Jax found my channel by watching my San Andreas video. That's funny.
Nice.
It's a good investment, San Andreas. It was like $5 or something for a video. Now you're here all the time. Bully 2, yeah, they've been doing Bully 2 remasters forever, or rumors of remaster, or making a new Bully game, but I just don't think it's ever going to happen at this point. Because apparently they've rebooted it behind the scenes like 3 times, and it just like doesn't come together. But you know what does come together? Liking the videos so more people could check it out. Question stuff creates. I've got low power.
Together the best.
I need support against this other tank. Oh, I'm dead. Where was my tank help? I hope you get blown up like I did.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
I just did. Enjoy your death sentence. Man, I am not a fan of this map.
Yes, 100%.
Way too open. It's like, I guess it's great for vehicle people, but man, this match feels like a slog going through this. Pretty crazy. Like that really bad effect on those fences because the resolution is low. Can I request some anti-aliasing? I've got a Jeep. And I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing. Oh, I accidentally kicked the webcam. That's not good. It's worked fine. I know it was really funny. One time, I was doing like a video where I was wearing my Christmas sweater and I was like looking at old Xbox magazines. It's actually kind of a neat video, but
yeah.
Yeah, and I had the webcam set up, so it sat there for half an hour. And I was about to go and switch to the next magazine for like 15 or 20 minutes more. I think I edited it down so it was like a shorter video, but the actual like, I don't know what happened, but the whole tripod like just fell into me. There's like, I think I added that as a blooper at the end of the video. You just see it like slowly go into my chest. The camera just like flying at me. And it didn't do anything. It didn't move or anything like that. It just all of a sudden after half an hour was just like, I'm not sturdy, and it just fell on me. So yeah. Hilarious. Anyways, I thought it was fun.
No, it didn't.
Some things bomb, I guess. It's alright.
No,
Let's see. So this is in China then?
I actually don't know where this is.
I mean, there's like Chinese posters. I'm assuming, but I have no idea.
There are the Chinese flags actually in this town up above.
You know, we'll never get another game like this.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Yeah, because China wouldn't allow it.
And that's so lame. I don't know why they're like that. We've talked about it before, but I get like such a kick that like Russia's always the bad guys and they do not care. You know, like...
Yeah, they don't give a damn. I spawned above the train? Oh, that is sick. If you think about it, the Russians are really the good guys because they allow us to make them the bad guy.
Right?
Oh, it's a tank.
Well, it is. This game was really neat for that because if you are to do like a World War III scenario with the biggest superpowers, it should be the States, Russia, and China. And then if you wanted to throw in like the EU or something.
I really don't feel like Russia would compete that much at a World War scale anymore. They just don't have the economy for it.
No, I don't know. There's that point. No one spends as much as the American army. Like, yeah. More planes, more aircraft carriers, all that. But who knows? Give it time.
Oh yeah. I mean, countries trying to catch up. Europe's a pretty big superpower.
Yeah.
But then again, they're our friends anyway, so...
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
Am I right? NATO connection? No, I don't know.
That's funny. What resolution is Battlefield 4 running at? I think it's like 720p or something. It's not high. It's rough. Battlefield up. I mean, it still feels good. My favorite Battlefield is Bad Company 2. What's your favorite there, Kevin?
Whoa! I'm gonna say 1 this time.
Battlefield 1?
Yeah, that was just a beautiful game. I put countless hours into that one. It's what I thought 5 should have been. Yeah.
That's what you thought.
All I wanted out of... Oh yeah, all I wanted was Battlefield 1, World War II. Literally everything. The operations the same. The Objective Butters girl, like all of it.
She'd be old though then.
It wouldn't matter.
It wouldn't matter. Maybe it's her daughter.
Right.
Gotta get this post-war babies going on. Well, 30 years? Yeah, no, that actually could be her daughter. Yeah, but this map, man, it just feels so slow.
Yeah.
Is that a jet? Why is the jet so low?
You know, like, it's funny. I do think Battlefield 4 is a very cool game and probably in my top 4 of the Battlefield games. Maybe even top 3, but, like, I think this one's a little overhyped.
What? That's sacrilegious.
Right? Don't tell the fanboys that.
They urge you and they're readying their pitchforks of death.
Yeah. There's people outside? No, I'm playing this.
Russia's too weak to invade Canada. I mean, they probably could invade Canada if they wanted, but then you'd have to fight everybody. I don't think we could just be given away as like an appeasement thing. It wouldn't happen.
I don't know. We're pretty sneaky. No,
I'm just thinking like, you know, like some countries, they were just like appeasements through their land. They're like, okay, whatever. Like, what is that? Croatia or whatever?
Canada,
Was like an appeasement for Russia? What was that place they took that they still haven't gotten back yet? The Ukrainians.
What's it? I might be saying this wrong, but I think it's Crimea and the
Crimea.
Ukraine, like recently that they're occupying right now.
I mean, it's just Russia now. It's been like that for years.
Oh yeah,
right?
I guess.
They just like straight up took some country's land. That's just like that's what that is. That's appeasement, basically. Don't hear about that too much these days.
You know that worked in the late 30s for a certain country. No.
Yeah. Oh, I just detonated something. What was that? It did nothing. Did that blow up even? Like a tower? Like I don't see anything falling or anything. That was underwhelming. does like a big boom. It's like overhyped. What? Oh, people are mad at you, Kevin.
All right, see, people are like, what? Battlefield 4? There's no other game. Like, I honestly, I think 3's better. You heard it here first.
Bad Company 2's the best. Can't beat that awesome gameplay.
Bad Company was awesome.
I have to do a ranking list. The best Battlefield games ranked as a video.
Ugh.
Actually, I've been meaning to do top 10 videos for a while for different categories, but I've just been like too busy always.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I want to do
I
like
think the Star Wars Battlefront would be neat.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. I was thinking like best looking Series X games, do like a top 10 for that, and then like best like RPG games, but try to like sprinkle in some different RPG games, like make multiple best RPG game lists so that people can like discover new games would be kind of the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just haven't had a moment to put that together. Takes time. Somebody said a Russian thing. That's funny.
Love it.
The Crimean Peninsula. That. Oh jeez. It's funny.
Russia's a neat country. Riley sent me this one meme, and it's like all the Russian, well, all the Canadian prime ministers shaking hands with Putin, and it's like, wait a minute, something's wrong here. Like,
Some people just have long-lasting leaders.
right?
I mean, he was democratically elected how many times, and then became a
Right.
prime minister, and then what else was he in? Just like in China, how the guy was like voted, but he voted himself to become a never-ending leader of China or something. I was just like, okay.
Would you vote for yourself?
I mean, yeah.
Reminds me of Pirates of the Caribbean when they have to vote for the Pirate King, but the issue is everyone just ends up voting for themselves.
That'd be a problem. I'm just saying, like, they chose, because it's like, his term was supposed to be ending, but he, like, chose to become a supreme leader till death or something. It's just
Yeah.
like, huh.
Huh, okay.
Sure, all the people are very happy about that. Ow. Big explosives. Seeing some Russian characters in the stream, I have no idea what that means.
Nice.
Battlefield 3 is the best Battlefield. Oof. I don't know.
Ooh, someone agreed? No, I don't. No, 3 is actually, I don't know. It's funny, when we say our top 5 favorite games, I always say 3.
Well, if you think about it, the story for 3 was a little rough. The campaign missions weren't. No, the co-op campaign missions were.
Oh, you didn't like the campaign for 3?
I liked it, but at the same time, I didn't think the narrative was very strong in it.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Same with the co-op missions being very busted and glitchy.
That's actually probably the campaign I remember the most.
Yeah, but, you know, a lot of people, they don't think about that when doing top 10s or their best
Yeah.
Battlefield. They only think of the multiplayer, right?
Yeah. I thought that was funny when you did your Halo survey. And it was like, what do you play the Halo games for? And campaign went over multiplayer.
Yeah, 70% or something like that. That was stupid. That just feels unrealistic. Jason for Prime Minister. What? Me? The Empire of Canada?
You brought peace, freedom, security, and justice to your new empire.
I will turn me into the first galactic Canadian leader. That's funny. I'll run after. I'll please people to the highest degree. I mean, in Canada, you could become a prime minister forever, technically. Like, once you keep getting voted in every 4 years. I mean, you don't really.
We had
get
a
voted
third
in.
three-term rule, didn't we?
I don't think so. Pretty sure you can go, just go
Close what I
forever.
know.
Let's see, look that up. Minister term limits. I'm actually curious about that. I know we can't have that in the provinces because like the conservatives had it for like 40 years or something straight.
Yeah.
Term limit.
I remember that when the NDP won in Alberta, my dad was like, if you would have went back and told his parents that the conservatives wouldn't be in charge of Alberta at one point, they would have laughed.
Yeah, they would have after
You know?
like this is a dynasty, 40 years. Like
Right.
no, but like
there is no term
there's no
limit,
term
eh?
limits, none.
Interesting.
Because Harper was how many terms? He did quite a few, didn't he?
I don't remember. He was there for like most of our childhood.
Yeah.
Good old Harper, shaking his kid's hand.
I really didn't have much of an issue with them.
No, I did love the robotic jokes.
Oh, the robotic.
You know? Yeah. Like, if there was ever a Canadian leader that was a robot, it was Harper.
He definitely has that style to him.
Right.
It's like he zapped this guy like 3 times trying to revive him. Jeez. You know, you go on Twitter and people act like that guy, like Harper, is like the worst thing that's ever happened, and it's like, jeez, guys.
Right.
Really not that bad. The was it the hyperbole on Twitter is like cranked up to the max.
Love it.
I exaggerate.
Oh, is anything ever calm on Twitter? Yeah, it's
No, never. How old do you have to be to run for PM in Canada? I have no idea. I think it's like 40 or something.
under the year. No, I don't know. I was gonna make a joke. Under the old laws, you have to be at least 6. No.
Age requirement. Age of candidacy.
Didn't Trudeau get it in his 30s, or was he in his 40s?
And it was like 4.
Yeah, I think he's the youngest one ever, though, isn't he?
No. I don't want to look at the age of our prime minister. Age requirement. There we go. 18 years old.
18. Ooh.
Age of candidacy.
We need a TikTok girl as our prime minister. That'd fix things right up.
Yeah. Is really 18? That's what it says. Oh. I'm surprised by that. I mean, it makes sense though, right? Like, we'll never
Life
have a
expectancy
younger
was a
person.
lot shorter when they wrote that, though, right?
Yeah. Because only older people really vote in that, which is a problem.
Yeah. It was actually kind of funny. Listening to one psychologist talk, and obviously one man's opinion, but he was talking that he found that when young voters start out, they start out liberal and democratic for the states, and as they get older, they become more conservative. Like, obviously, that's not everyone. I thought that was kind of an interesting take.
Yeah, because they don't want things to change. They get used to it,
Yeah.
accustomed to something. Oh, learning so much about extra politics that I had forgotten.
Forget.
Now I know, guys. Thanks, everybody. Now I know this stuff.
I don't think
I'd
they
go on
teach you the minimum requirements in school. Sorry.
An imperialistic rage.
Ooh.
If I was prime minister. Yeah, it would be really, really terrible. I'd focus on healthcare and our internet issues and our housing crises. Until, of course, I got paid off by the real estate companies, internet company, telecommunications companies.
As you should. No.
As I should. And then I would keep things as they are, because everybody likes normalcy, right?
Right.
Oh, that was a sad spawn. Literally, a deer got vaporized. Sucks to suck. Yeah, I don't love this map at all. It's just so big and like mindless. Like, I really get a sense of like not knowing what I'm doing in Battlefield sometimes, and this map just makes me feel like everything is pointless. Kevin could be my Minister of Foreign Affairs. Oh god.
Love it.
That would go over well.
I'll just show up like wasted to every meeting.
This is the way.
Uh, hey, I ran. You smell funny. No, I don't know.
Now that's gonna go over well.
Right.
Gonna be a crisis thing.
Yeah.
At least the backdrop's still like nice. I spent more time putting some mountains on the map instead of outside the map.
Oh, yes.
Oh, everybody on the Jeep but me. I get a ride in the tank. No tank, come back. That's the worst of this map, is the long stretches where you just gotta like walk.
Yeah.
Walk, 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 walk. I'm gonna get over to the F, guys. I will finally get there, I think, at some point. This is taking a long time to get there. Right over there, just over yonder. Walking it, yeah, this map is just boring. Can you get to the top level of F, like up there? We lost.
Ooh.
We got our asses kicked.
We won't be getting medals in the Kremlin today, boys.
600 to 0? We didn't even kill, like, any of them. Who died that much? It was like -12, but like, who died that much?
Much.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what the? That's funny.
I do think this is one of the only Battlefield games where you can go really negative and still be second on the team. Like, I didn't do that good at all.
Like, our team must have just been bad. Like, I didn't even do that well, and I'm like top 4. Hey, you're first now. People quit.
Ah, see?
All it takes is people dropping out, and all of a sudden you're at the top. What's the next map? I'm honestly curious. What achievements am I missing in this? Oh god, I'm missing like all the DLC achievements. Experience all 3 endings. They left for before the best map, guys.
Ooh.
How many branches are in the Canadian military? I have no idea. I have so little interest in military stuff.
Air Force, Army, Navy. Ugh, what else?
We have a space force.
Yeah, we need a Space Force.
We should try to come up with like a cool spacesuit that is like based on the Mounties.
Yeah. I always thought the Mounties were such a cheesy look for Canada, man. Like the big hats and everything. I was never too big on that.
It's classic though. You could be classic too by liking the stream so more people can check it out.
Yeah.
Questions, stuff, great donations, cool, subscribing's awesome. Onwards to the D. Because we were playing like Call of Duty, I'm like, oh, we can never get the D in this game.
Right.
It's time for the Hurt Locker. This is where the fun begins.
Is flying truly for droids?
Yes.
Ooh.
A wise wizard once said that.
What? A space wizard?
Space wizard.
Basically what Jedi are, right?
Yep. Apparently so mythical that they disappear after 20 years.
Right? You know, it's so funny that they like play Jedi off in like certain scenarios as like such powerful warriors, but then you think of like Geonosis where they just get clapped. Like,
I mean, there was like thousands of battle droids firing down on these guys.
no, that is a good point. But like, I don't know. I think they would have all just used the Force at once and made like the building collapse on itself or something. Like,
I don't know. I'm just thinking of, like automated killing machines firing against space wizards. I feel like the space wizards would probably die, right? Like,
you would assume. Can the space wizards force what you're doing, sense what you're doing before you do it?
not if they're droids.
Ooh. But they feel the joys.
Have I played Section 8 on 360? I don't really remember it, but that name seems to be popping up in my head. Name one title you should download on Game Pass. Right now, that Hellblade, because it's optimized. Huzzah. Have I ever learned an instrument? I know how to do handbells.
Nice.
Yep. The recorder.
Alright. Can you do hot cross buns?
I can do hot cross buttons.
Love it.
And I think that's it.
Remember how every now and then throughout school they'd make us play the bongo drums?
I do not remember playing the bongos.
You never played the bongos?
I
Oh,
don't
I
think
thought
I ever
everyone
played the
did.
bongos.
That's too bad. Oh, it was funny.
I did the handbells, though.
You did the handbells, okay.
It was actually kind of fun. Where do people perform those?
Right.
Like, you know, outside of school, like, who uses, like, handbells? It's not like...
Christmas ceremonies or something?
I just, like, I don't... What is the point of the handbells?
Right.
If I, like, end up making movies, I'm gonna try to, like, shoehorn handbells into
Give them the credit they deserve.
I'm gonna be a handbell leader. Oh, thanks, Nachos. Thank you so much for the donation. Fist bump indeed. Yeah.
Nice.
Playing 24-2 has a lot of similarities to 4 and 3 and 2. Well, apparently it's a combination gameplay-wise of 3 and 4, so... Yeah, that looks... I mean, to me it looked exactly like Battlefield 4. Yeah, from what I've seen of it thus far, it looks just like... You know, exactly the same as this game. Just more impressive. What the hell is that? Is that a drone? They had drones in this? The hell? I've never seen that before.
Oh, the little UAVs.
Is that what that is?
Watch ya. Yeah.
I literally have never seen that in this game. And I have like a lot of time in this game. Not an unhealthy amount of time. Like a lot of time. I have never seen that. I've seen the little drone that goes on the ground. The little robot. The bomb robot. I've never seen a flying drone in it. They really were advanced warfare, weren't they?
Ooh.
You need another revive.
Yes, I do. Actually,
Feel like I'm always picking up your sorry ass.
Boo! No.
You're welcome. And bagpipes. How did you even play the bagpipe? I don't know, I just don't think I have the talent or the patience to sit there and learn anything else musically. Yeah. What time is it where I'm at? It's 2:42.
Good time to be alive.
Yep. It's a good time to die hard.
Hard. Oh, yippee-ki-yay!
You know it. I heard they canceled the prequel film they were trying to do.
Really? What for?
Die Hard.
Like, is just something wrong with it, or they didn't think they could make money?
I don't know. Like COVID and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I feel like they need to do one more proper Die Hard movie just to kind of like salvage it. You know?
They pumped out like 5 of those things, haven't they?
Yeah. And it just got like worse and worse there at the end.
I was told that the original Die Hard book, that his daughter dies in the end, and he can hear her screams as she falls to the ground. I've never had that confirmed, but I was told that that's, like, it's actually kind of a twisted, like, yeah, ending.
I have no idea. Never read it. Dude, recorder is sick.
Record,
up and you
yeah.
just start going just like a flute. You know, I bet the skills of the recorder are transferable to flute. It's more notes, right?
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, I'm not an expert. I just don't think I'm, you know, really tuned to someone that does like this stuff.
You know, I remember when we had to do the recorders, we had to, like, go out and buy our own.
Yeah.
I always wondered if that was like a partnership schools have with like recorder companies. No.
It could be. Well, you know, a lot of
This has
professors
been
sell their
happening
own
since the
books,
60s.
right?
Yeah.
Seriously though, it's like, why do you have to buy a recorder? You can like use it like once. It's like nobody goes on later on in their life to be like a recorder enthusiast. You know what I mean? Like, what is the point of even owning that? I don't know.
What do you think
I
was
have
more
mine.
useful, the recorder or the cup stacking?
Upstack.
Cups.
Might be hilarious entertainment for 2 minutes, but it's like I'm never gonna touch a recorder again. Like seriously, what is the point of making kids buy that?
Right? That's what I don't know. It's funny.
It's like an extra cost.
I wish you played the bongo drums, man. Me and like most people I talked to played the bongo drums at one point, and I always made the joke that like it's probably to keep like some demon at bay in Canada. We'll have to play the bongos at one point, you know?
Like a sacrifice.
Right.
Same with the handbells, though. I'm trying to figure out where you would see handbells in real life.
Only time I could think would be like, only time I've seen them is like at concerts for like Christmas stuff, you know, like, and then you get them do 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 do.
I haven't even seen those at Christmas things. Where are handbells used? This is bothering me. I've been playing a harp for the Lord of the Rings. Oh god, I haven't told that story in a while. There's this one singer I like, where her band or her group was, or she was named like as an artist. It was her and Ogden, and then for her next album, it was just her name. So she like basically kicked her own harp out of the group. If you think about it.
That's sucks to suck, man.
I think that's Emily. Let me look this up. She's actually a really good singer. Her harp playing is beautiful. Yeah,
Kind
Emily.
of neat to get like a really amazing artist with like multiple personalities, and like they'll add and make people leave in their group.
Yeah, so it's Amelie Kahn and Ogden, I think it was called. And Ogden is the name of her harp, formerly known as Amelie and Ogden. She just used her name afterwards. She like kicked. What the hell? I fell out of the map. What's going on? What happened? What is this? I've never seen this.
Got my buddy Storm in the cave, and he's glitching through the roof.
Where am I?
Oh, I just fell through it again.
What is happening? I'm like parachuting down into oblivion. How do I exit my parachute? Is there like a button? Maybe I could shoot my parachute? I can't shoot my parachute. Oh, this is different.
It's amazing to think that under the ground is just a void, eh?
I need to return back to combat. Oh, it's not the first time I've glitched off a map, but just like the idea of this girl and her, like, you know, she's got this really personal attachment to this harp, and then she's just like, I'm sorry, my contract. Like, she just talks to her harp. She's just like, sorry, the manager says it's best that, you know, you're still in the group, but we're dropping your name from the team.
That would be awesome.
Like, I mean, to name yourself a duo and feel that your harp is that important to your play, and just to kick it out.
I think it tore her apart.
Probably. I would be emotionally traumatized. Just think of how the harp feels. But, like,
Right?
you know, no one's gonna know that fact, probably, except for me, that she did that. That's probably one of the most niche facts you'll ever hear in your life about this one random singer that, like, gave up their harp. Well, she still, like, plays with the harp in the new songs, but it's like, you know, it's just funny. You think the harp is, like, credited in the album? They couldn't have done it without you.
Royalties or something?
Yeah. That's so funny. You know, that's exactly what it was. It's
And like add my cat.
Add your cat?
That'll be one of the main creators.
That's just funny. Maybe handbells are used in orchestras? I don't think so. I've never seen an orchestra with handbells. This is bothering me now.
I like that you got everyone wondering where handbells are used.
Seriously though. This is gonna like plague my night. I'm gonna be up late tonight just sitting there kind of like researching where the hell do people use handbells? What are the points of the handbells? That's what I want to know. What's up, Sky? Can you try playing Bad Company 2? I've already done a video on Bad Company 2. It does work. You can even find matches if you do certain days. You can,
Really?
yeah, you can find full match. Well, yeah, full matches I think were on some days, so. I'm gonna actually try to see if I can do a video on that one maybe sometime, just to the match. It's all luck, right? Like,
Yeah.
and you gotta do it during the day. At night like this, you won't find anyone. Absolutely nobody. The Battlefield 4 seems to be eternal.
Like Siege.
Harp receives royalties. I thought that was pretty funny. Gotta get those new strings, you know? I don't know, just a funny thing. I bring it up every once in a while because I get like a good kick out of it. It's like seriously, who else in the world is sitting there thinking, I can't believe that gal ditched the harp for her new album?
I just like the idea of her like talking to the harp that like, you know, it breaks my heart. It's not you.
It's me.
No, it's us. Yeah.
There might be a time for us, but not right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Breaks into like Never Break the Chains by Fleetwood Mac. Like,
Yeah. That's some like that's not the song. I was thinking of like Blue Octobers. It's like the harps thing, like hey today.
oh, shotgun users.
That's funny.
How I hate thee.
Glad I could fill your guys' thoughts with this useless info. Battlefield 4 does not have crossplay. Evan seems like he plays the harmonica in his free time. That's funny.
Hey, bet your ass I do.
That's also like a very useless thing unless you're like gonna end up in jail or something.
Yeah, right. Well, I think it would have been great to just whip it out in the middle of class and like, this is a song about a man down on his luck, you know.
And you can just be like that Jesse and just like pull out your guitar while we're all at like a party and just start playing.
Yeah. That ever work out for him?
What do you mean work out for him? He's already got a gal and everything. He's just like.
Oh really? Oh, okay. Yes.
I don't know. I don't know why. Like I can't remember the last time it happened, but he does it like every time, and I'm just like rolling my eyes very hard. I don't know if people like sit there and watch it like happen, but it's just like you were waiting for this moment. You planned this.
Right.
There's always at once he hosts. You know, he's just like there's always some point where it's just like, okay, it's time to pull out the acoustic guitar, and it's like, oh,
Ooh.
let me just get the strings and stuff ready.
Is it where you said he was like playing Wonderwall in that?
Yeah, it was like a one. Anyways, here's Wonderwall. It's just like I think and then he did like Smoke on the Water. I'm like, these are easy songs.
Yeah.
I really wanted to. I could learn these songs. I'm just imagining him practicing all week. He's like, I got this right. I got this right.
Waiting for the right time.
He's like, okay. We got an audience. He got an audience. And then he's just like, Sam's just sitting there in the corner, just like rolling her eyes. Just like, in this scenario, oh, he's gonna do it. I told him not to do it. Just pulls out the guitar. Every time. Oh.
That's awesome.
Doesn't matter. They don't watch anything I make anyways.
Right.
Let's get a message randomly. So I heard you were dissing us the other day. The stream.
You tell me flat out you didn't like the guitar playing. No.
Oh god.
That's
seriously though.
No, I do think that would be a little cheesy to see. It would make sense if you're like camping or something, and like gather around, kids.
No, it's just like we're in the middle. We're like really sufficiently drunk, and it's just like You know what would really make this night special? We just pull out the acoustic guitar. Oh, God. The conversation with the harp would be a funny skit. That would be. If I get enough YouTube subscribers, maybe someday I'll do it. And no one will get the reference. It's like, I know I keep bringing it up, but seriously, no one else in the world probably thinks this is like a random fact they know. No one.
I didn't know about it, but no, that is interesting. It's funny to think the harp got credit, and like it was a duo.
Yeah, it was a duo. You know, I actually thought that it was like her and some guy were like making music. I didn't realize it was her harp until I looked into it. I was like, huh. Because I was like, oh, this sounds like somebody I listened to and it's got the same name. And then I looked it up and I was like, oh, she dropped that part of it. And then I'm like, well, what is Ogden? And I looked into it. I'm like, because I'm like, did the partner duo break up or something? Like, what happened there? No, it's the harp.
That's awesome.
You know what would impress me is if instead of an acoustic guitar, he brought out like a harp or something. Now that would be impressive. Like, I don't know if you know the one gal, but she has like a ukulele. That's cool. That is cool.
A ukulele?
Yeah.
Ah, they're frickin' camping in that roof spot. I keep spawning there, and then I'd fall down the hole, and like, yeah.
Terrible, but you know, that's kind of a cool thing at a party. It's just like to pull out a ukulele, and it's just like she can actually sing too. Who does it? And it's just like, you know, acoustic guitar. He was a buzzkill. I mean, I wouldn't say that, but
You're not denying it. I was like,
cannot confirm nor deny the buzzkilling of the atmosphere. Yeah. Learned Wonderwall just for the meme. Anyways, here's Wonderwall. I love using that for just like a throwaway line sometimes, and when people are talking, I'll just be like, anyways, here's Wonderwall.
Wonderwall. Right?
It's out of nowhere.
Listen to this one girl tell a story that she had an ex, and dude was like really weird that he'd like come up to her and whisper in her ear like lines from Wonderwall. And like, oh my god, you know?
Maybe. It's a good song, but like, it's funny. I'm just thinking of it though. It's just like not even pulling a harp out. It's like the harp descends from the ceiling, like it's on ropes or something. That would be so cool.
Oh,
and
like
it's
all
just like
theatrical.
oh.
Funny.
Yeah, I just left my acoustic guitar out here in the middle of this, you know, open area where everybody's hanging out.
Right.
I should play a song. What was in the background? You want me to play a tune? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it. No. Oh, two of you. Okay, yeah. Any
That's
requests?
Awesome.
Play Smoke on the Water again.
What?
Smoke on the Water. Yeah, I could do that. Oh.
How long would that drag out? Would you get like 2-3 songs, or?
I think he'd play quite a few. I usually just like try to leave and go somewhere else or something. Because I just
that happens at like house parties. You usually get like 2 different hangout areas sometimes. Anyways, like
yeah. Just gonna scoot over, but he always plays in the he'd play in the center of the room because it was always he was hosting the party. Usually,
that's funny.
So he'd be in the center of the room. So even if you went over to the pool table, because they were fancy enough to have a pool table, darts, you'd still like as part of the experience.
Think that's what won Sam in the end?
I mean, it's a pretty ballin' place. I want to have like a pool table at my place. So that'd be great. Hey, ever heard of Wonderwall? That's a rad song, man. Wrote it myself. Oh god, think of that. Oh, this is funny, guys. I'm roasting this guy. Actually, there's one time, like we were sitting there and like I think we were getting either I was getting picked up or dropped off, and he turned to me and I forgot the goddamn elevator was wrong. And he was just like, "I know you hate me, man." I'm just like, "What?
Oh,
no.
Really?
What? Why would you think that? No." It's just like never brought up again. I don't know if he was drunk at that point. I can't remember, but it was just funny. And everyone else in the
That's such
vehicles
an
is like,
odd
oh.
statement to make, though. Oh, what? That was in front of everyone?
Yeah, it was just like, I think we were just like the
Oh,
back of
man.
like a truck, either getting dropped off or something. And it's just like, I know
Oh,
you
man.
hate me. Oh,
That's such an odd thing to say. That must have been like boiling up in him for a little bit or something.
I imagine so.
Uh,
It's just funny. Well,
what?
hate is a
No.
path that leads to, what is it? Oh, path to darkness. Oh. So we're missing some comments. Series X videos are amazing. I'm glad you like them and enjoy them. And, you know, I work pretty hard on it, so it's always great to hear people say that. And, yeah, I'm definitely doing some roast in there, I think. That's funny. Jesse's not gonna like this. Like a pop-up on the top of my screen, like Clementine and The Walking Dead.
Yeah, Jesse will remember that.
Jesse will remember that. You know, because we hang out all the time, so it's gonna come up.
Can you imagine that? The one video they check out.
Okay.
Just the message. You talk about us all the time or something?
No, I mean, I bring it up as a funny joke because I think it's hilarious.
No, that's funny.
So,
I think it's funny. In my mind, it fits in with that like classic like stereotype here in college, and the one guy whips out the guitar, and it's like, come on, dude.
That's exactly
No.
what it was. I mean, he definitely does not check out my stuff, because I think he was like, the one time we were drinking, he was like making fun of doing YouTube stuff and making fun of me or something.
Oh, really? Oh.
Just sour.
Just sound.
Just sour. I
Maybe
jumped
he was the one
off.
who hated you.
This is funny.
That would be a cute line. I know you hate me. Nah, man, it's the other way around.
Oh, no.
I don't mind you. You hate me.
I tolerate.
Yeah, I tolerate.
We have a lot of friend crossover, so it makes sense. But we
That's
like used
awesome.
to hang out in like high school or something, like all the time,
Yeah.
right? I think it was just out of like, you just who you end up hanging out with, as opposed to
Yeah.
being like, hey, we're cool pals or anything.
That happens, yeah.
Oh, it's just funny. This little situation is just a gold mine. Stabbed in the neck. Thank you for the dog tags, but I don't think I have necessarily anymore. Funny stories to build out of that. Pretty funny. Unless you guys want to hear Wonderwall again.
Anyways, here's Wonderwall.
Anyway. Such a weird thing. Anyways. Are you gonna be the one that saves me?
After all.
You're my oasis. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, there's an ice cream thing here. I've never seen this. No ice cream in it. Have you ever seen this?
I have to spawn on you here.
It's a box, like a ice cream thing container. I've never seen this on any other map in this game. It's like an Easter egg or something? I've never seen this before. See that?
It looks good.
It says ice on it, but it's obviously ice cream. They run out of
It
like,
makes me want to go to
fruits.
7, get those like drumsticks.
Oh, the drumstick thing.
I love those.
I could do for some good ice cream. You know what I had not too long ago? Some creamsicle. Just what was left of it. Some creamsicle ice cream. Like an orange taste or whatever.
Creamsicles are awesome. Yeah, I love
Yeah.
creamsicles too.
Like, it wasn't a creamsicle, but it was like the tub of ice cream, but the flavor was...
Oh, see, that's actually really good too.
Yeah, for
I don't
a
know that I've
while,
had that.
we were doing adult floats, where we would have, like, the Captain Morgan's... I can't remember what it was called. It was something, like, it was a seasonal flavor for Christmas, basically.
Yeah.
I can't remember what
I
it
don't
was.
know that I've ever tried that.
But we were doing adult floats with it. Like,
With like ice cream?
yeah.
Huh.
But they had like
That
a
actually
Captain
sounds pretty good.
Morgan's drink that went perfect for it. Let me try to figure this out. Morgan from Holiday? I'm trying to think what the term for it. Not gingerbread. There was another one. Ah, I can't think of what the spice is called. They're just gonna give me the holiday one, aren't they, over and over again? Bollocks. Apple spliced? No, that's not it. Spiced rum. This is important, guys. One sec, I gotta figure this out. Peppermint? Was it peppermint? I don't think it was peppermint. Original spiced rum? No. It's not gingerbread. Oh my god, whatever would go really well in, like, a float. Special? Not special stock reserve. Oh my god. Is there, like, somewhere you can search up the different versions for it? Version. I am, like, so distracted by this.
I don't know. That's a really neat idea. I like that.
That's great, too.
An adult float.
Dark rum, spiced epic rum, black ultimate rum. It's none of these! None of them! Pineapple rum. Pineapple rum. That sounds pretty... Have you ever had rum and pineapple? It's actually pretty good.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I highly
Does sound
suggest
pretty
trying it. Spiced gold, rum gold. You've got to be kidding me. Why are there so many different variants, but not the variant that I'm looking for?
It's funny, in my teens, I always just would take, like, Coca-Cola or Pepsi and just mix it with whatever we got. But, like, as I've gotten older, I do like the fancier drinks.
I found it. Orange vanilla twist.
What is it? Ooh.
Yeah, orange vanilla twist was the rum. I'm so happy I found that, guys. So that's what went so
crazy
well
sounding.
with it. And it's great as a float. You know, you get the vanilla ice cream or whatever you put it with that. It's fantastic. Pumpkin spice, definitely not pumpkin spice. But I like Napoleon Dynamite. It's all right. Evan, is that something you love? I feel like you'd love that movie.
I actually haven't really seen it.
Yeah, I really don't. I see everybody loves that one. I'm just kind of like, oh, okay.
I remember my teacher had a poster of him, and it was like he's out to prove he's got nothing to prove. I always thought that was funny.
It just seems like a real slacker movie of that time, I think. I wonder if there's still as much cultural relevance today? Because you don't really see people like... Oh, God, what did that go right over? Because you don't really see people talk about it or mention it, but you see like memes online, like jokes about it, but... I think those have even died down too. Rum chata? Oh, that's pretty good, but that's not it. Actually, what was the other thing? It's like, you know, it was weird. I was at H&M the other day, and they sell super bad shirt.
Oh, really? See, I'd want that. I like super bad.
Yeah, but the movie's like old as hell, right? Like,
yeah.
Is that still culturally relevant to people today?
What was it? They were talking, showing which celebrity has the most F-bombs dropped in their career. And it was like, take a guess to who you think it was. And I thought it was Samuel L. Jackson, because, like, classic F-bomb. You know, and,
yeah.
It's Jonah Hill.
Really?
Yeah, he has the most in that. I think it's Wolf of Wall Street has the most, but, like, Superbad was, like, in the top 3 as well.
That's impressive. What was the other thing? Oh, there was also this sick shirt I was debating on getting, but it wouldn't have worked for my streams. It had an Elmo on it, and there was like Elmo heads on the sleeves. 3 Elmo heads on each sleeve, and I was like, that's pretty sick.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I was like, that's dope. I was this close, but it was like $40 for the shirt, and I was like, oh. Is there a baby in a bubble in this? Accuracy, rum chata mixed with horchata? What? That's funny. I love how this whole city is like under siege in this like universe. I guess it's the siege of Shanghai, right? Like,
right. That's the one
widespread.
thing I think Battlefield 4 has on a lot of games is I do like their maps.
That's
And the
another
city maps
reason
are
this
really
one
good.
won't get remastered. Ever. Is because of the China connection.
Yeah.
Definitely not gonna get this.
Objective
Only one day they'd ease up. No.
Did I see quick resume on Doom Eternal works now? Oh, that's great to hear. I don't really monitor quick resume very much on this stuff. Because, you know, obviously there's like a bazillion things I have to keep track of for the games, and quick resume is just like not really something I test out. Like, it's a cool feature, but it's not something where I'm like in my reviews I'm talking about it. You know what that is even, Kevin?
Quick resume? Is it like, isn't that when you're playing one game and you can go to the other one? If I had to take a guess?
Basically.
Basically? Okay.
Yeah, so like, so say I'm playing Halo MCC, I need to go play a multiplayer game with you, I leave it, and then I can come back to it, I'm immediately where I was, and you can store like multiple games doing that. And you could kind of get to a Halo level, stop, turn off your Xbox for like, I think like a few weeks. I missed that building coming down. And you could turn your Xbox back on and be in the exact same spot.
It's funny. That's interesting. So you could like play 4 with your friends, switch to 5 when you're done, and end the night off with going over to Kingdom Come, and it would literally start the progress of what you're doing on like all of it almost.
Yep. Right where you were at, right where you left the game. Like, you don't quit the game, you just, like, swap to another game, and you just, like, come back to play it.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's fascinating. I mean, sometimes it doesn't quite work. I mean, I always close my games off just in case, but, you know, it's kind of really neat. Very next-gen feature. They tried it with the Xbox One, but it didn't quite work. Like, that just wasn't there, so... Keep in mind, guys, again, that was an Xbox One feature at the beginning of the gen.
Wasn't it you could do it with one other game?
Another game. Yeah, I think he used to be something like that. But it's like they had that type of feature, but the tech just like... Suicide? For what? Huh? How? Stand. Just don't believe it. McLuffen's still a legend. This is a sick sounding shirt, the Elmo one? That's what I thought. I was like, this is dope as hell. But it was like a white shirt, so I can't wear white when I'm streaming because it like messes the green screen. Because I'm like, wouldn't that just be hilarious for live streams, just pulling out my Elmo shirt? Just like... Oh, man. The Elmo shirt. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. It's just Super Bad and Step Brothers is your childhood. But yeah, but most people like these days probably haven't seen them, if that makes sense. Like kids these days. Because you don't like, you know, Super Bad. Like, you ever hear that quoted?
The quota.
No, like quoted. Do you ever hear it?
Oh,
like,
quoted. No, not really, actually, but like I remember we'd just be in school and like I am McLovin. You know, like,
yeah, like they still kind of talk about McLovin, but when you're online, you don't see.
No.
You don't see anyone talk about it ever.
You know what I kind of miss with the whole internet thing was like if you go back to like 2011 or like when we were in high school, basically. How like there was almost like a format for memes, and there was all the meme faces like the Megusta, Forever Alone, and yada yada, and I thought that was cute. Like it wasn't the greatest thing in the world, but I think that's funny how that just died. Like
memes come and go,
yeah. Right?
But Bug Snacks is forever.
Bug Snacks is forever. Ooh.
Talk about Bug Snacks. Ooh. And now all the new verses of the song I know.
Ooh, got it memorized yet?
I'm trying. It's pretty complex and pretty harrowing, actually.
Yeah. Well, what? The trampoline song? It's like really like deep.
Listen to it. You might actually find it kind of like not bad. Let me look up what they're called. I think they're called Keno Keno Bonita or something like that. Song. Yeah, oh no, it's Caro Caro Bonito. But you might find the trampoline song. I actually really like the trampoline song.
I just think that's funny, that one lyric you said, well, we could all jump on trampolines together.
I was just thinking about just jumping. And then she's like, but we could jump together or something. I was like, oh, that's charming. Yeah, it's kind of cool music. Never heard Step Brothers. Yeah, or sorry, never heard Super Bad, but you sometimes see Step Brothers. It's the same. But I'm just saying, like, kind of make a comparison. Like we talk about Monty Python a lot. That one's still quoted. And that movie's like how old? From the 60s or something? It's like 60 years old now. And you still see like references on like Reddit and in games and all that. But you don't really see anybody being like McLovin or any other. Like I don't remember any other like lines or quotes from that movie. And it's not trying to devalue it. It's just like looking at it from the lens of it's not really talked about.
Themes and jokes. Like I do get a kick when he's telling the story about his little obsession drawings when he was a kid.
Yeah.
Like that is hilarious, man.
But it's never quoted or anything.
Yeah.
I have another similar one. Role models or whatever. I don't really see that one quoted as much, but I know a lot of people enjoyed that one.
I like role models.
You know, you don't see that actor in anything these days, do you?
Stifler?
No. I see Stifler and stuff. No. The guy who played McLovin or whatever.
Oh yeah, no, that's a good point.
I remember the last time I saw him.
I can't say less. Yeah.
For the Republic, so much refractivity. The Holy Grail is literally the Holy Grail of comedy movies. Well, it's not only that, but you also hear like nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. You know, some of their other skits you still like, you know, you see quoted, right? Because you go on Reddit, you see that all the time. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Still funny. I mean, what have the Romans ever done for us anyway?
For us, right? For aqueducts. The barbarians don't attack as often.
It's called healthcare.
Yeah, the roads. Yeah, but what have they done other than that? No.
Oh man, so funny. That's Life of Brian, guys.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, that one never gets its credit up against Holy Grail. 73? I thought it was the 60s. When did I'm gonna look that up.
Ooh.
I mean, it's not too far off. Let's be real here.
Yeah. There are people who were in the production of that movie who have died of natural old age. Like,
No, 1975.
ooh.
It's only 45, 46 years old. That's still a long time.
70s had some good jokes. Yeah, well, what? 70s would be like 50 plus years, man.
Well,
working on it. 40 something, yeah.
I just did the math for you, man. I literally told you the math.
I'm not good at math, Sarge. No.
Actually, I really thought it was the 60s, but yeah, not that far off. What's 10 years?
Right.
A sequel to Paul? I can't see that happening ever. That one was forgotten. Definitely.
No, I've never seen that one.
Hmm?
Never seen Paul.
Oh, I've seen it. I'm just saying that one, that one was a forgotten movie. People do not talk about that one anymore. That's actually the first time I've heard it brought up in quite a few years, I think. That's the one with Simon Pegg, Nick Frost. Those guys need to do more movies together. Hot Fuzz is a gem. If you guys have never seen Hot Fuzz, 65 and 1? Holy hell! Who's this guy? You see that?
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Oh, you've heard their music and you listen to their Flamingo song. I like that one too, but I didn't want to mention it because I thought it would make people awkward if they actually looked into it.
Why, is it weird or something? Or?
It's really good, but it's not really an adult song, I would say. It's more kid focused, but it's actually kind of really cutesy. It's something about all the colors and your hue, but you're cool because you're you or something, and I'm like, oh.
No.
It's kind of funny.
Like the rainbow song Kermit sings.
Kinda, yeah.
Did you ever hear Puff the Magic Dragon?
Like the performer?
No, it's is there a performer called Puff?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
He's in
crazy.
Vegas.
No, there's a song called Puff the Magic Dragon, and
Probably.
It's actually a sad song in the end. It's like this kid like who goes on adventures with Puff, and Puff can't wait to see this kid, but then he gets old and he stops visiting Puff anymore, and Puff just kind of like lays down for all eternity,
I think
wondering
that's
when he'll be played with again. I
performer.
just that would be funny in Vegas. Like, hey, you want to go see Puff the Magic Dragon?
Well, I think
I'd be
he
like,
was
a
on.
performer. Like,
Oh, he's Piff the Magic Dragon. Sorry,
Piff. Okay,
Piff the
that's
Magic
funny.
Dragon.
Yeah.
My bad. He was
I
on
don't know. I was a
America's
little
Got
close to Puff.
Talent. Now he's just does Vegas shows.
I think it's funny. You'll see like certain acts. Like someone was like, "Where's Celine Dion?" And it's like, "Oh, she's in Vegas." You know,
Vegas. That would be like. I mean, it's probably easy money and stuff. So
right?
they call them a residency or whatever. But you can make a residency on this stream by liking the videos, where people can check it out. Questions, stuff, great. Donations, cool. Subscribing's awesome. Not fuzz.
Residency in the stream and in our hearts.
And in our hearts. Yeah, I like that one. I actually didn't love The World's End that much. I remember being very disappointed by it, with like the robots.
What, pirates? Or the
No,
world?
no. It's
It's
where they do the drinking thing, and they kind of do a reverse role on that, where Nick Frost is the responsible one, and Simon Pegg's the one that's like a little screw up. Man, I just like that one did not connect on me like on the level that the other two did. You know, Shaun of the Dead, absolute classic. Same with Hot Fuzz. Like Hot Fuzz, every time I watch that movie, there's something like new I notice. Just crazy how detailed it is. Very cool. Very, very cool. Or Camino. Oh, man. All the jokes. It's so hard to come up with new topics all the time.
Right?
I do like the one about the instruments, though, because that was funny.
Yeah. I think we usually nail one original one a night, no?
Yeah. We get our jokes in.
Yeah.
And we've helped people discover new music, too.
Right? Watch, handbells are going to come into style again.
Ding. Ding. That's stupid if you think about it. Just like these big bells that go bing. Like having a tuning fork, basically.
I think cowbell's still the greatest instrument known to man.
Cowbells. Why did I do handbells? I think it was so I could hang out with this girl when I was like in elementary.
Love it.
I'm pretty sure that's why I was in handbell.
Number one reason for doing anything.
Yeah. That's funny. Pretty sure that's why. Uh-oh. Oh my god, okay, okay, I was noob tubing at a tank, and this guy jumped off the building to attack me, and he went, like, belly into my noob tube. That was hilarious. Oh my. That was really funny. Sequel for that. Like, trying to think of other movies. Like, when they do comedy movies, like a decade later with sequels, it never really, like, works.
Not enough people remembering the first one.
No, it's just like, think of it, like Anchorman 2, Zoolander 2. Actually, I think Zombieland 2 might be one of the only ones where I was like, that was serviceable. To what came before it. It was more of the same, but it was like, it wasn't bad like some of the other ones are. Yeah.
I got a kick out of Zombieland too. It was kind of a lot of callbacks to like the first jokes or whatever.
Yeah, but it was very watchable, like very serviceable to that other one. Whereas like other ones where they try to rehash the jokes and it just does not like work.
Well, it's funny how like some movies work like that. Like The Other Guys, I like The Other Guys, but I've seen that movie a billion times. I remember that it for whatever reason in class, whenever it was like, okay, there's nothing to do, we're near the end of the year, and it was always like I had like 3 different teachers that year. Like we all just watched The Other Guys.
I'd like a sequel to that.
It was a good movie. I liked it.
I don't know what they would do with a sequel.
Samuel L. Jackson and The Rock should have got their own movie. The way they were running around.
Crazy. And they got like Michael Keaton in that one.
Right, yeah.
I love when he's talking to the Bed Bath and Beyond people, and he's like, "Oh, there's a serial rapist or whatever in this area," and he's like, "Oh, no, other job."
Yeah, no.
But you should be in pairs when you're going out there. Working at Bed Bath and Beyond to put his son that wants to be a DJ or something through school. Yeah, like I don't know what they would do with the sequel for that one, but I would be down for it.
Yeah, I'd watch that.
Yes, the resolution's still low. Where's the clip feature? What clip do you want? Grubby and the Teletubbies? Did the Teletubbies ever leave? I thought the Teletubbies were eternal, like Doom.
Ooh. Doom Eternal? Is that the reason for its name?
Would be. Be a Teletubby spin-off. Was it Lala? Lala wanted the hugs.
Ooh.
You want a hug from Lala? They're kind of creepy looking, aren't they?
Yeah. Used to do this thing when I was a wee little kid that I guess me and my sister would run up and give baby son a kiss. Right?
Baby son.
So stupid. Right? Still something about young me.
Okay, well that's an interesting thing. Who came up with that guy?
I don't know. I think it was my grandmother.
The baby son.
Yeah.
Why the baby son?
I don't know. Just thought it was cute to watch these two wee little ones run up and do that. Like,
just like imagine.
That's the only thing that makes sense to me.
I'm just thinking of like your parents, and they're like, "Oh my god, the screen is smushed again, and it looks horrible." Why do they keep doing
like
this?
Coming off with big loads of dust on your lips. No.
Seriously, Mal's not on the TV. Oh. That's the same thing I think of when I see like cats or dogs like clawing at the TV. I'm like, oh no.
No, yeah.
That poor screen. I know they can kind of retract their claws to a degree, but you still get what I mean, where it's like,
Yeah.
oh man, that'd be terrifying. Oh, there goes that screen. Needed to get a replacement anyways.
I always thought it was cute when a cat would lick me or whatever. I'll let cats lick me, but I remember I was a kid and I was letting my cat like lick my nose. My uncle came by and he was like, "Do you know where that tongue goes?" You know, like he was just disgusted that I was doing that.
It's kind of funny, but I mean, it is a good point. You know, some of the animals do, and people get like, you know, they let their animals do whatever to them.
Right. I never got when you see those videos of like those like the girls in the car, and they're like literally like they'll take 3 licks of their ice cream and they'll let their dog like gnaw on half of it.
Oh
And
don't
like,
even talk
share.
about
I
this.
know, right? Like
that's squirmy.
Right. Right.
I feel like, you know, you look at the dating pool for our age, or at least I do, and it's like every single one of them seems to have a dog or a cat.
Oh yeah.
It's like they're filling an emotional void.
I like when you brought up. I think the dating game. I've been dating for like 10 years now. Same girl, but like, looking at it, I think it would be rough.
No, it's just terrible. And everyone seems so like unexciting.
Right.
Like
I was listening to stories of like these. Oh, go for it. Sorry.
It just seems like people are so like mundanely boring. I sit at home and watch Netflix all day. Yay?
Right. Yeah.
It's just kind of
For
funny.
real. Oh, it's just weird. Like I've listened to people like I was in a group and they're having a discussion about like all the reasons they like just decide to break up with people, and like literally the one.
Cruel.
Oh yeah, I know. One chick was like literally they didn't put their cereal away properly. You know, like how you can get those like plastic tubs for your cereal.
Yeah.
And she said one guy would just like leave his cereal box open and it will dry out. And she said that just like she was like, yeah, I was done with him. And it's like, okay, there has to be other reasons. Like, you were done with them before the cereal, you know? Like,
I mean, do you put cereal in boxes? I just leave them in the thing, but I fold up the top.
yeah, that's exactly what I do.
Although, you know what drives me nuts is like, for chips, people don't roll up the bag and it gets all stale and I get pissed.
That I don't get. Yeah, I roll up the bag.
It takes 2
Girlfriend's
seconds.
actually got these clippy things.
You use the
for
clip
'em.
things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had someone like literally watch me clip it, and then they walk over it and they take the clip off, and I'm like, you son of a.
So, fan of stale chips, I see. You know.
Oh, the noob tube clip. The noob tube clip was beautiful. And yes, Kevin.
Oh, you
is
noob tube
very
someone?
dedicated. Well, I was telling you where the guy like dropped down. I was like noob tube in the tank, and he like dropped into the noob tag and or noob tube, and he's like, just died. It was hilarious. This is a great kill. Shouldn't have happened, but you know, this is dope. That was funny though. I think this might be one of our most cheeky live streams ever.
Yeah. That's funny.
That's funny. Guy's just like camping up on that roof. I don't want to go up there and kill him now. Vehicle? How is the jet full? Who's sitting in this jet flying around? Is there like a drop thing that I can drop from the air at? I'm gonna kill this guy. I had like a need for speed of killing him. I'm frustrated by that.
Ooh.
He teabagged the ground after sniping me in the back. I don't like that.
That was one meme that showed there. I guess there's like a daily challenge of teabag 5 enemies. It was like, oh god. You know?
That's funny. In Shadowrun, you get 25 gamer score for teabagging someone that has the achievement. It's called Catch the Fever.
Oh.
Yeah, that's funny.
Now, what started the teabag? Was that Halo?
I don't know, maybe. I'm kind of curious about the origins of it now that you brought it up.
Right?
Guy was on the roof. He's not on the roof anymore. Happy about this. I'm knifing these screens, but they're not breaking. I noob tubed the screens, they're all destroyed. Mission accomplished. What? I noob tubed that wall and it didn't break? That seems odd. Huh. Why can't I get over this ledge? What? Like, I'm trying to jump over this ledge here and it's just like, nope. Nope.
That purple haze guy is 28 now and has killed me 5 times.
Oh, I get it. They're saying that you're dedicated for staying with someone that long.
Oh, what, me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Saying good for you.
Thank you. It's easy, just don't be bad people to each other.
It takes communication, a little bit of luck, dedication.
Every now and then you cheat. No, I'm kidding.
At least 3 swinging partners, a chimpanzee.
Yeah. Goldfish if you're up to it.
Goldfish. You have to have a commemorative plaque. No, it's the simple things. It's not hard.
Right. I was actually at work, and I told them that I was with my girlfriend for 10 years, and the HR girl was like, "Really? And you haven't married her?" And it's like, "Nah, man."
He's got the time.
Yeah, it's got the time. Literally. I told that to my girlfriend, and she's like, "Oh, we'll tell him to pay you more, so you can afford that ring." No.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. It's been busy, you know. Forgot about it at one point.
But yeah, people still do that. No.
Wait, we weren't married all this time?
Right? Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Everyone I've ever known who's tried to get married in our age group specifically, it ends up failing at some point.
Yeah, it's too young, basically.
Uh.
I don't know. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares, right? Life goes on, you wake up, yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, one day you're playing Halo 3, the next Halo
Next you
Infinite's
play-
out.
Right? Yeah. I want to use that one day you're playing Halo 3, next you're playing Infinite. Like, has anything really changed? No.
Yep. That's funny. Still want me for Christmas? Oh, that's so sweet. You actually started the
Aw.
teabag? That's good for you, man.
Nice. You know,
Shadowrun.
there's some royalties owing you get.
Was Shadowrun a Halo killer? No. Well, they're both Xbox first party. Fun fact, Xbox owns the licensing rights to Shadowrun in a game format. Video game format. Really odd, right? Because there was these Shadowrun games called like Shadowrun Returns and stuff that released. So Microsoft actually lent them out the license so that they could do that.
Huh.
Which is kind of fascinating, but yeah, so Shadowrun came out the same year that Halo 3 came out, so it wasn't a Halo killer, it was another option, I guess. Definitely didn't get the treatment it deserved, but they were both 2007 releases. So definitely not a Halo killer, because you wouldn't
I
kill
think
your own
Halo
product.
was the Halo killer, no?
Killzone was the Halo killer, man.
Kills, yeah.
Where's that game? Arc Domain, because they gave up the site as like a redirect now. ABM Joker. I don't like this map. Feels like the Lakang Dam, or not the Lakang. That's not the goddamn map we're playing on. It feels like that one map, Goldmund or whatever.
Yeah.
I have the same feeling that I get playing Goldmund that I do on this map. Too spread out, too much walking. Not enough hilarity. Actually, for the clips on YouTube, do you guys find that you're able to like find those clips afterwards? Like, I can never seem to find the clips that people make. And it's super weird, because it's like clips, like I get a link for it. And it's like, I can't see where it's like visibly searchable on YouTube, I can't like see that part of the video ever, it's just weird. I'm assuming it's all glitched, because, you know, everything's a work in progress always, but... yeah, it just seems odd. But I do like people taking the clips, like the, did you see the Halo Infinite sploosh one? That's a better
No, I
name for
didn't
it.
yet, actually.
My god, that's fun. I should have called it that, the Halo Infinite sploosh. It's too inappropriate, though. Kinda funny. I think that's one of my, like, top stream moments. That might be a top comedy stream moment. I don't know how I'll ever top that one. Are we taking the D, or are we just leaving the D? Like, we're not fully grasping this position.
Right.
It's like we're just leaving it at half strength. Prematurely leaving D.
You gotta grab a hold of that D. Never let go, son.
I lost the D. I was on it, and then I fell off it. Haze was the Halo killer? I don't think Haze was ever gonna be a Halo killer. Haze? Really? You're bringing up that game? That's funny.
That's funny. Like, all these games you've named that are the Halo killers, I've never heard of them.
No, it's like... nothing beats Halo. It's kind of funny. Distinctly unique for a long time. I actually hit that truck with that dude too? Oh my god, I can't believe I got a hit marker on that. What else was there? Yeah, the funniest thing was with Avowed getting announced for Xbox?
Yeah.
That was supposed to be a Skyrim killer. But then they bought Bethesda.
Oh, huh.
So they're like... you know... they're all one happy family. Like, Microsoft has, like, the monopoly on Western RPGs, if you think about it. The Outer Worlds, The Avowed, Fable, Elder Scrolls, Wasteland. It's kind of wild. Kinda wild. Nice that they care about RPGs all of a sudden. Did you know we actually, the only reason we have a new Fable game coming is because Horizon Zero Dawn did so well on PlayStation.
Really? So they're thinking of just bringing that one out to see how it does?
Well, they saw how successful an RPG could be as a first-party title. They thought they would, they're like, what do we have that can do that? And they're like, oh, well, we own Fable. So they're like, okay, we'll do it. That's why we're getting a new Fable.
Fable's a great game.
Yeah, it is. We shouldn't have had to wait that long for a new Fable game.
Yeah.
Kind of a piss-off, actually. Because I think it always sold well, but they're like, it undersold. Which I think is ridiculous. I think they had too high expectations for it. Look that up. Fable 3 sale. Because we never got that Victorian era one I was kind of looking forward to. So Fable 3 sold 1 million in a week or something? What are the overall sales for it? Reception. Wow, that had an 8 out of 10 on like 80 out of 100 on Metacritic. That was actually a very well received game. Why do people always knock on that one? That was 8 out of 10 on Metacritic? Like, that's pretty good. Couldn't find any
liked it.
sales data.
Played lots of it.
8 out. I didn't realize it was so critically acclaimed. That's really good. Huh. I'm gonna have to bring up that fact every time somebody dunks on the Fable 3, I guess. That's funny. I would have thought it would have reviewed the lore, but neat. Hayes was advertised as a Halo killer. That's fascinating. Not fully grasping the D. Gotta get those references and jokes in there. Still trying to find the sales for Fable on that one. Marketing? The best-selling 360. Connect Adventures. Is Fable 3 on this? Looks like it is. Viva Pinata sold 1 million copies? Why the hell don't we have more Viva Pinata games? Seriously? Be cranking those out. I heard they're filled with fun. Look why we got so many sequels and spin-offs.
Like the first one where you're farming, right?
Yeah. The second one you're farming too, Trouble in Paradise, and then there's... That always weirded me out was they did those ones as backwards compatible, but they also had Viva Pinata Party Animals, which is like Mario Party, and they never made that backwards compatible. First party Xbox game, it's like, what the hell? Actually, a lot of first party Xbox games they never made backwards compatible, and I really don't get the reasoning for that. But the biggest question is, when are the Burger King games coming back? That's what
right. I think that's what everyone wants to know.
They should just make them backwards compatible, release them for free or something. Let's enjoy these gems. Some of the most iconic 360 games ever released. Actually, I do know why they're not backwards compatible, though. It's because the discs contain the 360 and the original Xbox version, so they don't have like a code identifier on them, which makes it hard to make them backwards compatible. For the Republic. We're always for the Republic. Oh, jeez, it's pretty late.
Is it? Sitting here playing basketball.
Probably like one match after this, I guess.
Sure.
Take a pic of Kevin and I making snow angels of the winter and ice skating. Jesus.
The people know what they want, man.
It's the Spider-Man duo.
Yeah.
God, that's funny.
That would be you have a Spider-Man party and everyone has to go as like a different version of Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Well, there's so many different Spider-Man options. You know what?
I'm saying I
want a
want to
mystery
be
party,
emo.
but everyone's Spider-Man.
But everyone. Oh my God! 1960 Spider-Man is dead. No.
They killed the Japanese Spider-Man. No. That's funny.
After some investigation, we've determined it's you, Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man. No.
I knew it was the Amazing Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Not so amazing now, are ya? You're gonna have an amazing time in jail. They're probably just like the villains, they break out all the time. Never played the Viva Pinata games, but you watched the TV show? Tisk tisk.
You're missing out.
You can play them in 4K, they look great. I got a video showing them off. Trouble in Paradise, 100% worth playing. They're on Game Pass and through Rare Replay too. I think we're gonna win this match.
I believe they're gonna come back. No.
1v1 Kevin. That's funny.
Ooh.
Kevin can't take the heat.
What? No, we have to.
1v1.
I think that always depends what game. You know, because someone's always a little better at one.
Oh yeah. Oh, that guy had like
Ones
no
are
health.
silly. What do you mean? Rust 360 quickscope only. No. Interventions
so
only. Yeah.
I always hated those, see all my friends playing them in private matches. I'm like, this doesn't go to your level or anything. You guys are just wasting time.
Yeah.
Pointless nonsense. No, I'm the Senate. No, he's the Senate.
Everyone at once, so it's treason then.
I always thought this was treason. I went 11 and 24. What was I even doing out there? Not talking about Bucks.
That's where I'm amazed we won. Ooh.
Let's see the views. Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad. Ooh.
Well, my stats for the last day usually come in at about 3 a.m. Have I seen Marvel's What If? I've seen the first episode. I didn't bother watching the other two. Busy guy.
They're just one-offs, right? Like.
Well, they said they could become full feature films, maybe.
Okay.
They're like half-hour episodes. It was neat. Reminds me that I need to do a write-up for it, otherwise Disney's gonna complain. I gotta watch that Free Guy tomorrow. I almost don't want to. I almost don't want to. But you know what I do want? You to like the stream so more people can check it out. Question stuff great, donations cool, subscribing's awesome. And this is our last match, guys. But it takes forever, so probably be here a bit. $800. Deploy! Yeah, I did not deploy into any vehicles. I've got a crappy Jeep. It's a very crappy Jeep.
I deployed and like each vehicle I ran to left or took off just before I got there.
That's how I felt until I took this Jeep. Why do you need a ride?
Well, you're already a little gone, but yeah.
Coming back to swing around to pick you up. Oh, I got hit a wall. Jump over the building. I thought you were gonna make this look really cool. You just kind of fell there.
Right? I goofed it.
Let's roll. What is this vehicle even?
Some armored truck or something.
That's a very specific name.
Right? The armored truck with a gun on it? No.
I couldn't go through that tree. Are you kidding me? That was a little embarrassing. Hey, everybody in the squad's here. We can all get rocketed together. They're trying.
Quadruple kill waiting to happen.
Yeah. You think they're judging my driving skills?
I know they are.
Can I go through this
Especially
tree?
that storm guy. No.
We're all going to die in this vehicle. Everybody get out! We're like a quad kill, weren't we? Oh, that's funny. Hi there. You hear Free Guy is actually really good. Well, I'll be the judge of that tomorrow. As I drag myself, or motivate myself to get gas, go to the gym, and watch that movie at 7. I gotta go all the way to Chinook, and it's like...
It sounds like it should be a cute concept. But yeah, it's almost a different direction I go with it. Whatever.
Yeah, it's just like the more I think of it, the more I'm just like, oh no. It's just like the idea of me having to go all the way over, like, I used to do this every week. I used to have to go drive to the, the movie theaters to you know, to do a video or not a video, but like watch something, screen it to review it. Now I'm just kind of like, I just want to sit at home, Disney. You have the system set up just to send it to me when I'm at home. I know you have the technology.
You can make it better. No,
I just don't get why they... Yeah. Good. It's so much easier, and I can have like a guest watch it with me, whereas like all the other screening groups, you know, they allow you to have a guest. But there was a point like a year or two ago where Disney was just like, yeah, no guests, no safe seats. And then all the critics got really mad, so they said, okay, we'll give you your safe seats back. And now
oh, but it's funny, you still don't get guests?
I still don't get a guest, no.
Didn't you say you took your sister to Suicide Squad?
Yeah, that's Warner Brothers.
Yeah? Nice. Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah. Till Disney buys them.
That's how Disney buys Warner. Warner Brother got divested by AT&T into Discovery, so they're now Discovery Warner or whatever.
Oh, wow.
The Discovery Channel, you know, that have made such classics such as Naked and Afraid.
Hey! Remember when you learned stuff on Discovery Channel? I think the worst of them all is the History Channel.
Oh,
there was
God.
really cool stuff. There was, and they even did cute little things. I used to watch it a lot. This, like, Secret Life of, and they just, like, take, like, a famous figure and, like, make it look like, I don't know, like the tabloids or something like that. It was kind of a cute show, and would give you some stories about them. And then they went to, like, Ancient Aliens and, like, Greasy Mountain Men.
Aliens.
No, it was...
Discovery. It's all about gold.
Right.
Gold Rush.
Gold.
Ice Road
Deadliest
Truckers.
catch.
And they got enough money to buy the historical, over 100-year, prestigious Warner Brothers. God, it's depressing. so depressing.
I don't know, I still think Reese Witherspoon is the ultimate sale I've heard of.
That's crazy. It's just not worth that.
Right.
And people were like complaining because her and her daughter were celebrating. I'm like, I'd be celebrating to the highest degree if I got 900 million.
Almost a billionaire off of that one sale. Like, whoa.
Well, I mean, I don't think she got everything, like, you know, whatever she owned of the company, but it's still like hundreds of millions of dollars for, like, you know, basically just to continue making more money and getting paid for more roles and stuff, right? Like,
right.
I'd be hella celebrating. Cash money.
Cash money. I wonder who was actually mad at her for celebrating. I feel like 3 people get mad, say it on the internet, and then like everyone's like, "Oh, everyone's so mad at him."
Could be.
You know?
It's what trends, man. People
Right.
love hating on other people.
Well, I always love that. Like, you'll see on the news, and they're like, yeah, someone commented on the internet, and it had 10,000 people comment. And it's like, 10,000 people is nothing. You know, like, theoretically, no one complained about it. You know, like...
But those people did. And we're making a news story out of it for clicks.
Right?
I get that ad rev. Everybody loves to become a hate mob. Their favorite thing. Why buy it? Just wait till they add it to Game Pass. Buy what? Wait till what gets added to Game Pass. I don't understand this. Think about Iris Skywalker. Isn't that the name of the other account there? The gamer movie. I don't know. It just seems really like weird movie-wise. We'll see how it is, right? It's just like, to me, it's from what I've seen of it, it just seems like really kind of stupid. But I'll have to drag myself and motivate myself to do and get up and do that tomorrow.
Oh, is that acknowledgement that you might leave the theaters thinking that was a really good movie? No.
It could be. I'm just sitting there thinking, I'm gonna have to work out, it's in the sauna, get gas. I think it's the gas that's the biggest issue. I haven't had to get gas in like I think 6 months. I don't even remember how to get gas. Am I gonna go to Costco to get mask? If I go to or get gas, if I go to Costco, am I gonna have to get myself a hot dog? I'm just gonna go for the gas.
Right?
What am I gonna do? Seems like a lot of effort. Maybe I am demotivated these days. Holy helicopter going by. Only in Battlefield. Jeez. Still working on those Kevin gifs. They're emotes if they're on the image things. Battlefield 2042. They will add them 6 to 12 months after launch. I mean, I'll probably buy it so I can cover it or get it to review or something. Not everybody wants to wait 6 months for something. It'll be an old game by then. Oh wow, there's like a whole outside area there. That's fun. Terrible texture popping. Who the hell is flying? They were not a good flyer. They got destroyed by that other little bird. I feel like that guy at level 140 just like never stopped playing this game. The scoreboard. He's 33-1. That guy's a maniac.
Right.
Look at our scores. 5-9, 4-7, 6-5. That guy's 33-1. I feel like we don't even know what we're doing.
Right. I feel like this game more than the other ones, it's like one specific guy just like dunking on the whole lobby.
Like, do you think he's just like sniping somewhere and that's like what happens, or like?
No, he's in that LAV, but like the what's it, anti-air one, like the minigun in that. Like, yeah, I'm a little shocked he's doing that good in it.
Cause I'm just like, what are you doing to get that kind of like, you know, kill streak going on, right? Like, we're almost completely oblivious to his existence if you think about it. The whole squad spawned on this enemy tank. That's funny. I will revive this storm guy. Oh, never mind, it didn't work. Try that again. Oh, no, now he disappeared. Okay, never mind.
Poor storm guy.
You want to revive him anyways. Games without FPS boost? Why are you hating them without FPS boost? Not every game can have FPS boost. Which is kind of sad. There were some games we'd finish 99% of it, and there'd be one spot that wouldn't work because of the FPS boost, so we wouldn't do it. And I'm like, oh. It's like games out there not getting FPS boosted because of like one sequence. You think they could just scale it so it'd be like, yeah, FPS boost doesn't work in this one scenario. I don't know. We haven't had any in like months FPS boosted. It's just like, what's going on? Yeah, because it's the Xbox 20th anniversary, right? So I was kind of like assuming they would be doing more for it. They made it sound like it would be like a big, you know, from E3 onwards till the end of the year kind of celebration. It's just like they haven't talked about it much at all. Like, I was expecting maybe some new backwards compatible games, some FPS boosted games, maybe like a remaster or something. Like, I don't know. It just seems like, eh. I mean, they did add Crimson Skies and Blinks the Time Sweeper to Game Pass, so I guess that's something. Crimson Skies is pretty good. You ever play that game?
No, I haven't actually.
A dogfighting game. Pretty great. An original Xbox game. Oh. Need for Speed Heat.
Ooh.
Game of the year so far? Probably It Takes Two. I'm really vibing for that one to be Game of the Year. Really vibing with it. That is until I get my hands on Lawn Mowing Simulator to review.
Right? Come on, that's gotta be the best.
I'm trying to get my hands on that, I actually am, but I'm having a hard time finding an email for it. Just released today. I'm being dead serious, Kevin.
Oh,
Head
really?
series. Yeah.
Lawnmower. Holy.
Lawn mowing simulator. You mow lawns, you build your empire.
You built. You want lawn care done, right? You contact me.
My new galactic lawn mowing service. Your
I
new
bought
galactic
fresh
lawn mowing
cut
service.
grass to my new lawn.
Your allegiance is to home care, not to castles.
No.
Jeez. Stop making backwards compatible games. That's so that they can make all of the series, all the games backwards compatible Series X and Series S. That's why they stopped adding them. Just to work on that.
What if you did like plumber simulator, and the whole point was like you had to let your butt like crack hang out? No, I don't know.
Jeez. Oh, what's going on with that helicopter? Have a good one. Who's sleeping there? What am I expecting from Gamescom? Well, the top guy already said don't expect anything from Gamescom, so it's probably just going to be updates on stuff from Gamescom. So maybe some trailers and that, but I wouldn't expect anything too interesting. I'll make a case in point. I don't even get up for Gamescom anymore. It's not worth it. Yeah. Same with, like, what is it, the Ubisoft forwards? I don't get up for those. I don't get up for EA Play. Square Enix events. even the PlayStation State of Plays I usually sleep in on. And the Nintendo ones too, the Nintendo Directs. I don't watch those. Kind of funny. I don't want to be in this vehicle. So no more 316 OG games? Not at the moment, they might do it later. Why is Lawn Mowing Simulator only on Series X? Because it's too powerful for last-gen consoles. I mean, did you see the grass technology in that game? Like, honestly, man.
Silly.
You can cut, like, each blade. You can go up as a character in that game, and you can lick every blade of grass. The Xbox One just couldn't do that.
Make sure that right.
The technology's just not there. I mean, you wouldn't ask why Flight Sim isn't on Xbox One.
Why lawn mowing simulator?
Exactly.
I think they should add like painting simulator. I don't know.
You can actually paint stuff in the lawn one. Oh, no, that's a different one. There's this game coming out called Gas Pump Manager, or Gas Pump Simulator. You have to, like, paint vehicles and gas vehicles, and you have to build an empire. A lot of empire building.
Just isn't the technology. Did you remember when there was the question for Battlefield 5 that why don't they do like double XP weekends and that? And EA's response was they just don't have the tech to.
You just don't have the tech to?
Yeah.
That can't be real. That's hilarious, though.
Right.
We don't have the technology.
Yeah.
Get your festive vehicle out of here. Oh, they shot me. How the buildings break. It's cool. Is this a dying simulator? It is when we play. Who wants to see us teabag 5 people? Sounds like a lot of work. I'd have to kill 5 people to teabag.
Dying simulator. That's awesome. What do you got playing? Daisy? No.
Daisy. Daisy's like a depression simulator.
I just collected all this stuff for 2 hours and these zombies pinned me to a corner. No.
Getting stuck in doors, glitching outside of walls.
The guy who shoots you lags into the room.
Yeah. Closing the door even though the door didn't close, and zombies can get to the door, but the door is closed. Getting cut through the wall. Zombies able to cut you from a meter away now. Yeah. Oh, you got a bad cut, so it looks like somebody got cholera from the drink.
You just fought off the wolves, so here comes the bear. No.
Yeah. I once had a bear throw me through a building, like through a door. The force was so hard, it sent me against the wall and closed the door, saving my life.
Did I ever show you my clip of the bears jumping over the wall? That's gotta be my favorite
That
Daisy
sounds
clip
pretty
ever.
awesome.
Oh, it was. I'm sitting there, and it's one of the first forts we ever built, and these bears come up against the wooden wall, and like their heads are sticking through the wall, so I'm shooting them. But it was an up server, so there was like 4 or 5 bears in a group. It was terrifying. And I looked into the air because one of them shot up in the air, and the second one shot up in the air, and they're like maybe like 50, 60 feet in the air, and they bounced off each other, and the one landed right inside my fort and one-shotted me, knocked me out and ate me. And it was like, oh my god, like
They're hostile.
Yeah.
They get on like building roofs and stuff. Did you ever play some of the modded servers where they would add like tons of bears?
Yeah.
Yeah, Prison Island with like 30 bears was gnarly.
Bears on Prison Island, that would be so freaky. I just love when you're in the middle of the night and you don't have like night vision and all you hear is, oh, and it's like, oh god, you know, I'm dead.
Yeah, I actually wish you ran across animals more in Daisy. They're like such a rarity.
Yeah.
It always throws me off if I see like a deer. I'm like, what?
What? You just gotta follow the noises.
I don't know. I just like really don't see them that often. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like anything, like pigs and stuff. Barely see that.
Yeah, actually, I haven't ran into a pig that you mentioned it in a while, but like I know they're in there.
Yep. Oh. Very few gems in gaming nowadays. We've had more games released in like the last year than have like ever released. Very few gems. There's so many games. You just gotta get out there and find them.
I still like Dying Simulator. Sorry, that makes me laugh. No.
That's funny. That's hilarious. Like, have you guys played Orcs Must Die 3? That game's great. Bet you haven't.
Ooh.
I don't know, just like to say that. It's like there's so many games out there. We're definitely not having like a crisis of not having enough games. You're just not looking. Delta broaden your horizon. But not Horizon Zero or Horizon Forbidden West, because that's apparently getting delayed. But Horizon.
Ooh.
What's a Horizon? I hope Horizon 6 isn't Canada. That'd be awesome. I blew up the tank with a new tube. It was like
Nice.
very exciting. I was thrilled by it. I mean, I don't need to do the, but because you guys have seen it obviously. But
Yeah. I don't know. I thought that made it for me. I wasn't there, so.
yeah. Now Kevin can experience it.
Yeah.
That's why we do the hand signals and all that.
Yeah.
So you know, because knowing's half the battle.
Yeah, Joe.
I'm starting to think the Russians are gonna lose. That's us.
There's no way.
The Bear Wars? What are the Bear Wars? Are we part of the Bear Wars?
Ooh.
I only want to be part of the Bug Snacks Wars.
Everything was okay till the Bug Snack Nation attacked.
Yep. You just gonna be sitting there tonight before I go to bed? It's Bug Snacks. Whoa, whoa.
Just gonna dream about that song.
I'll
Yeah.
listen to it. And the trampoline song. And the flamingo one. And maybe, just maybe, I'll try some of their other stuff. What? And then I will pour one out for poor Octon.
Right. One for the homie.
One for the homie harp that was left behind. Still has to put in the same effort. Doesn't get any of the credit. Ah. Sucks to suck.
Yes.
See a guy in red somewhere here, but I don't know where I'm getting shot from. Like I see there's like a red, is he on the roof up there? The hell was that? Oh, he's up on that spot. Is Battlefield 4 worth the buy since the reveal? Just get Game Pass. Then you can have it. And buy it. Game Pass. This is the way. It is the pass for you to play. Without having to pay.
Purple Haze is 80 kills and 1 death.
Yeah?
This guy, man, holy sorry.
You should have become his friend, and he killed you so much.
Ooh, see?
That's why we're losing so much. I'm 9 and 26. That's great. I can't believe I killed
Yeah,
9
but look,
people.
we're 3rd and 4th on the team. Like,
Yeah.
that's how bad this is going.
Oh, I thought we were doing great out here.
Right.
Really leads it by like 6 to the score. I tried to go teabag that guy, but then I got chased by a giant, scary little thing that was like, I feel like we should be able to blow that up. Now it's just like a little vehicle roaming around. Kane, what about the bears? The BTN bears? What are these?
Right. I'll send you that clip when
I'll send you that.
I'm done. Yeah, it's hilarious. I don't know. Hopefully you'll get a kick out of it. It's probably my favorite clip that I have, honestly.
On.
Because they even do that like ragdoll motion in the air, like they're getting tossed around. But he landed like a superhero, and if he needed to one shot knock me out.
I mean, bears do that. They are gnarly in that game.
Oh, they are. I
Yeah.
get so freaked out.
Bears
I've been
kill.
in the party with my buddies, and like I'll be like, "Oh my god, oh my god!" They'll be like, "A bear," and I'm like, "Yeah, a bear," you know.
But it wasn't just a bear, was it? It was 2 bears.
Ooh.
Yeah, that Livonia just. See, I'm actually surprised they haven't done another DayZ map yet. I wonder if that means like Livonia was a success or not. Like it seemed like a lot of people were playing it.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know if anybody plays it nowadays, but
Ooh.
we lost, guys. 'Cause
The
we
wrong
suck.
team won.
Wrong team. Anyways, today's videos were the Back for Blood, beta talk, preview thing, and Hellblade Senua Sacrifice optimized for Series X. That's all for now. Say goodbye.